And we are back here on Sports Weekly on IEMG. I'm your host, Pep Fernandez. You know, this past fall, we had our first season of CIF Southern Section Championship Girls Flag Football. The first time we crowned CIF champions in this pretty relatively new sport still. You know, if you remember back to the fall, the Cajon Girls Flag Football team went all the way to the CIF Southern Section Division 4 quarterfinals. In fact, they picked up 2 playoff victories to reach the quarterfinals. So a great year for the Cowgirls as they made a march through the postseason for the first time ever. And we also saw San Gorgonio, the girls team at San G, doing very well in the Sunkist League, winning a co-league championship. Speaking of Jasmine Benson, we had her in the track and field highlights as well. There's Jasmine. So girls flag football doing very well here in the city of San Bernardino. So this is very good news for our flag football players at the high school level because, well, the University of Redlands is one of the first college flag football teams in the entire state. The Bulldogs just hosted a tournament this past Friday night against Saddleback College, Irvine Valley College, Norco College, and Cal Baptist University. Still a new sport at the college level. In fact, there's a lot more schools playing at the high school level. But as more high schools play, more girls will have opportunities at the college level. And for our local players in high school, that means they have a chance to continue their career at the University of Redlands, right in their own backyard. Here's Bulldogs head coach Tatum Echegoyen Springer talking about flag football.
The growth of this sport is coming, and if you want to try it, start, right? You can be a senior and try out for it. Don't put yourself in a hole by telling yourself you've never done it before. Most of the girls out here, they've only played it for 2 or 3 years. So take the advantage. It's a new sport. If you love it, you'll have a great time. And, here at Redlands, we're wanting to recruit girls that are coachable. We're just excited about it. The support I've received from the university is huge. I think Redlands is making it clear that they want to take the first initial step at the D3 level to make us a strong contender for the NCAA. 100% we see numbers increasing. This entire team I have right now is just a group of girls at the university that thought it sounded like fun. These aren't girls that were recruited. These are girls that in the fall said, hey, yeah, I'd like to be a part of the flag football team. So that right there shows you the popularity of it. They had never played before. We started from scratch and they've done really well. So I think that kind of shows the love for the sport that's growing here at the university. And coming from Edison High School in Huntington Beach, where I was the head coach, I've seen the popularity. I coached for Conquer out of Orange County, so I've seen the growth in it, and it's exciting to watch it continue at the college level. And I think we started out this year, and a lot of the first month was learning the basics of what flag football is, what a line of scrimmage is, stuff like that. Getting girls that have already played, we'll kind of skip that step. And we'll get right into action and ready to go. And as long as you're coachable and ready to learn and have some fun, we want you here at Redlands. Right now, we're trying to find as many games as possible. So the majority of that is JUCO schools. There's a couple of Division III schools, NAIA schools in our area that we've been able to get on our schedule. But right now, all I want is as many games as possible. I think the future, this looks really good. I think having these little one-day tournaments, shortening the games down a little bit, giving the opportunity of girls who maybe don't play as much to get in on games, I think is a great format for us to take forward. I hope that everyone in SCIAC gets on board and we have a legitimate league and season that we can play. That's kind of all the same Division III level, but for now, we'll take any game we can get.
Yeah, flag football is really growing right now, especially at the high school level. There's a lot more schools featuring girls flag football, and we just saw the first CIF championship season this past fall. So as more girls play at the high school level, that'll trickle up to the college level too. So more opportunities. That's very cool, and including right here at the University of Redlands. All right, now let's take you out to Citrus Valley High School, the big Blackhawk Invitational in the pool, featuring some of the top programs across the Inland Empire, including Cajon and Aquinas from right here in the city of San Bernardino. On the women's side, the Aquinas girls finishing in 4th place with 265 points. Citrus Valley would take home the victory with 436. Dominant performance by the Blackhawks. And Cajon coming in 6th place with 205 points also on the girls' side. On the boys' side, it was another CBL team, Beaumont, coming away with the victory. Beaumont with 491 points, holding off Citrus Valley and Yucaipa to get the win. Cajon would come in 5th place with the 191 points, and Aquinas would come in 6th place with 174 on the boys' side. We also had a chance to, a very brief one, but a chance to catch up with Aquinas swim coach Lauren McCoy, one of the really good guys on the local sports scene, especially in the swimming pool. Great coach, great guy. He's got a great team, too. Really excited about his boys and girls as we go through Ambassador League meets and getting closer to CIF. His girls' team is very talented. They're probably going to win a league championship, and they should be strong come CIF time.
We've had a very successful year. We are very excited about our young ladies and as well as our young gentlemen. They're doing a great job for us. And what I really am focused on is watching how the girls are going to do all through the season and then again at CIF. I think we'll have a very exciting CIF.
All right, thanks, Coach McCoy. Yeah, the girls' team at Aquinas has already won a couple of the Ambassador League meets, and the boys are right there, right near the top, too. So they both have some very good teams, boys and girls. All right, from the swimming pool to the old ball yard, let's take you out to San Manuel Stadium. Baseball season is here in the city of San Bernardino again. The 66ers playing their home opener against the Fresno Grizzlies in California League action. Huge crowd on opening night, and the Sixers did not disappoint. Jorge Ruiz smacks the base hit. Now the Sixers, they opened the season on the road at Visalia, and they got swept, so they're trying to get their first win of the season. Eduardo Espinal hit by the pitch right in the helmet. He would be okay as the Inland Empire 66ers would put together a little rally here against the visiting Fresno Grizzlies. Dario Laverde, the 2-run single to right field, and here come the Sixers. The fans had a lot to cheer about out there at San Manuel Stadium. Following that will be Caleb Bartolero. He's going to drive in Espinal with that base hit there. The Sixers go on to a big win on opening night, 10-3 against Fresno Mac County. This one counts. First they said it was a triple, then they said it was a home run, and I think they put him back on third base. Any way you slice it, it was a big base hit. It drove in a run. The Sixers won 10-3, their first win of the season, and they'll play on the road now at Modesto, but they'll be back home at San Manuel Stadium coming up on April 22nd as they will take on rival Rancho Cucamonga. That'll be a lot of fun. All right, when we come back, more baseball. The Aquinas Falcons are one of the top teams in the entire state. We're going to check in with the Falcons when we come back here on Sports Weekly on IEMG.